Hi, and welcome to Faith into Greatness. Today, I wanted to talk about why I am no longer pro abortion. At one point in my life, I was pro abortion. And honestly, that was the one choice that I made in my life that I had the biggest regrets about. Um, Choosing an abortion over keeping a child, honestly, it haunted me for a long time, decades, okay? Um, it's not something I would advise for anybody. Anybody who I've spoken to who has gotten an abortion has also been haunted by their decision. Um, it's very odd. Anyway, I remember when I went to the abortion clinic, there were so many protesters outside, and I just want to assure all the protesters that nobody walks into an abortion clinic with any sort of ease. Anybody who's walking into an abortion clinic doesn't feel good about their decision. So you don't need to stand out there and make them feel any worse, shame them, try and change their mind. Anybody who's walking into an abortion clinic has likely already made up their mind to get one. Okay, so your protesting is really doing nothing, to be honest with you. But anyway, I just wanted to share with my heart that I understand why some people think that having an abortion or being pro abortion is right, right? A lot of times you're offered the opportunity, for example, to abort a child who may have Down syndrome or some sort of genetic disease. In other scenarios, abortions are allowed for women so long as they don't reach a certain term. And in other cases, women are still allowed to abort even when they reach a certain term under certain conditions. The lack of the lack of ability to come to an agreement, the controversy surrounding the issue, the inability to decide whether or not it's right or wrong should let us know as a society that it is not in our hands to make this decision. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is abortion should be overruled altogether, should be turned over. The Roe versus Wade should be overturned. We should not have abortion in this country or anywhere. It is not for us to decide whether or not a child is to come into this life. If you're choosing to have sex, now I understand there's circumstances where people are raped. I knew a story where somebody was a social worker telling me about one of their clients who was 10 years old, who was raped by the mother's boyfriend, and the mother wouldn't allow the child to have an abortion because they were Catholic. Anyway, I'm not saying this is right or wrong. I'm just saying, these things are real. We have real problems in our society. Let's pray for our brothers and sisters for this sexual craze and immorality. Let's pray that the Lord puts an end to it. And let's pray that we no longer make these decisions to have abortions.